But first, it is 5:36. Let's get a check of our weather. A lot of people already making their plans for Thanksgiving, whether that be inside or outside, and it's looking like it's going to be nice outside.
Yeah, it is here in central Georgia, and really for that matter, just thinking out loud here, across most of the southeast. I know a lot of people travel for Thanksgiving. I think, generally speaking, the travel might be a little touch and go, especially if you're traveling on Tuesday, but I think Thanksgiving Day itself looks good across central Georgia. So that's some welcome news there. Looking live over downtown this morning, temperatures in the 50s, headed for the 70s today, but I don't think we're going to see really much in the way of sunshine. It's going to be mostly cloudy through the day today. Just a couple peaks here and there. There's the radar and what's going on right now, and a whole lot of nothing in our neck of the woods. However, you look out to the west this morning, it's finding rainfall western Tennessee along the Mississippi River. The low pressure spinning near Tulsa, and what's happening is a cold front is forming right about here, and then once you get through Louisiana and Mississippi today, that's where this level 3 severe weather risk is going to be in place. More on that here in just a moment. But first, your Thanksgiving travel forecast for today with temperatures in the 50s by about 7 a.m., 60s through the morning hours. Again, a chance of some sprinkles, otherwise mostly cloudy through the rest of the day with a high temperature around 73. That's for here in Macon. Obviously, if you're going elsewhere, forecast going to be a bit different. But there's that level 3 today from East Texas all the way through the Jackson, Mississippi area over towards Hattiesburg. For us, we are okay today. It's tomorrow that we're going to be watching the storm outlook, and it's in place now, level 1 for gusty winds, lightning, and heavy rain across central Georgia as this front moves in tomorrow. So let's talk about it. First, taking a look at today. Scattered clouds, scattered showers, mostly cloudy at times. There's 3 p.m. there on into the night tonight. Then once we get to tomorrow morning, going to notice a steady rain building in from the north. Now, here is today again, but watch out to the west. So same thing, scattered showers. Look at these storms back into Arkansas and Louisiana, though. That's what's going to slide across the southeast, prompting that level 3. And by the time we get to tomorrow morning, a broken line of storms about 10 a.m. back into Alabama, and then that begins to move into central Georgia tomorrow afternoon and evening. I think we'll see a little more than what Future View is showing you right there. Regardless, we will clear out by the time we get into the night tomorrow. That will set the stage for a clear Thanksgiving. 61 going to be the high temperature there after an overnight low of 38. Calling it mostly cloudy, a chilly day after the cold front comes through on Tuesday. So let's map it out here on Future View. You do see overcast skies according to the GFS there, and then the potential for some sprinkles, the European is saying, by the time we get into Friday. I kept a 20% chance of rain around, but I wouldn't necessarily lock in on that. Partly cloudy for Saturday, and then mostly sunny there on Sunday. So it looks like a pretty nice weekend after Thanksgiving to put up the Christmas lights. 53 at the bus stop this morning, overcast with a few sprinkles out there, about 65 heading home. Looking at mostly cloudy skies across central Georgia with a high temperature around 73. Winds out the east-southeast at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Average high for this time of year is about 68, so going a couple degrees above that. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, watching that 70% chance of rain, we'll say. It's just a question of whether or not we mix in some storms. I think it's a distinct possibility, but I don't think it's a slam dunk. 61 for Thanksgiving itself, 63 on Friday, and then we get into the weekend. Temperatures slightly below average with some more clouds in place by Sunday.
Right, we're sharing some of Rosalind Carter's wisdom. She once said, mental illnesses are diseases like any other. They can be diagnosed and treated, and the majority of people who have them can lead fulfilling lives, working, going to school, and being productive members of their community. We'll have more on her life and legacy coming up next.